when she does pull it off, she's going to be unbeatable.
Absolutely.
Our next contestant in the solo competition is Brandy Martin from Athens, Georgia. And would you say, people here, that this is her time to step into the forefront?
This is her chance.
I really believe that too. What's so nice about Brandy, she not only has a beautiful style, but she's very athletic too. So therefore, if you look at the
wonderful opening and combination of moves,
the combination
together.
is outstanding. If you look at the score sheet, the judge is using a standard score sheet. If you look at the score sheet, her routine is actually structured for that score sheet. There's a lot of variety, a lot of novelty, a lot of connection and intricacy.
She just did a wonderful combination where she changed from vertical to horizontal very quickly and then right back into the vertical again, and it was very unique. I really like to see that in her routine. And judges will too. They'll appreciate that.
How important is that first opening move to be explosive, to be powerful, to be beautiful in presentation?
It's got to take them right off the mark. They've got to. It's like a runner running off at the first sound of the gun. They've got to be ready to go and make it perfect.
It's like
really
anything,
critical.
that first 5 seconds is so vital. It's the most important, I think.
Brandy's getting into her roll section now. We're getting a little choppy here, so I hope that she can pull it back together and smooth it out. But she's got a lot of speed on her roll.
Yeah, she's keeping her speed, maintaining her speed, although you can see her hands in there a little bit. She needs to correct that.
But when you look at her credentials, you know that this young lady comes to compete. She is the 1998 NBTA Canadian Senior National Solo Champion, as well as the Senior National Solo. She placed in 3rd place, and in the Senior World Open Tubaton, she was in 2nd place. So she is always right in there at every competition.
Absolutely, Brandy is certainly one of the best in the nation.
She's a very consistent twirler, very consistent.
She has some excellent body and footwork. Every move she does contains not only the element of the baton, but the body. She doesn't leave any body part out. They're always following through, which does add to the difficulty. The judges will have to give her extra credit for that, but it also does sometimes cause her problems in keeping the smoothness and the flow in her routine.
And Diane, did you see that double illusion leg catch, the difficulty level? She just made it. She pulled it out so clean and so easy.
Yes, she did. Little drop, and it seems like those small tricks sometimes throw her off, the low difficulty.
What would you say weighs the heaviest when the judges are looking at this competition? Is the smoothness and the difficulty, or how well they pull off a difficult trick to where it looks easy?
Well, you know, it's funny I say this, Joyce, but it depends on the judge. Certain judges look for regards to certain aspects of the routine. Some look for mainly smoothness and gracefulness, and the other ones look for speed and the dynamics and the control of the time.
Now we can take a look at the judges' scores. The first judge gives her a 9.1, the second judge 8.9, another 8.9 from the third judge, the fourth judge a 9.2, and the fifth judge 9.1, so about mid-range. After we saw the first 2 contestants, or the previous 2 contestants, she's about mid-range. Well, the scores are in from the solo baton competition, and the leaderboard stacks up like this. Annette Lucero, that is in 1st place, followed by Brandy Martin, then Jennifer Marcus, Bobby Joe Solomon, Jenny Hanna, and then Holly Nielsen. Basically, what you guys thought would happen?
Actually, I thought maybe that we would have Jennifer Marcus a little higher in that lineup. I'm a little surprised on that, but then again, we have the 2 veteran performers, 1 and 2.
You know what, Diane, I have to admit, I was surprised as well. Although, you know, the competition was so close, and the twirlers are all so good. The judges, again, it depends on the judge. And I agree with the judges that that's what they really meant. They're very qualified, and we need to respect that.
All right, the solo baton competition is over. Next up, Tubaton, the 2nd stage of the Congressional Cup Invitational. We'll be right back.